Hi, friends. This is the reading lesson for second grade. We are reading our first story in our new booklets. So please make sure that you have a pencil, you have a highlighter, you have your Tales to Live By booklet, which looks like this, and you are open to page 6. Once you have all those things, we'll go ahead and get started. We are reading a story today called Why the Sky is Far Away. And this is another Pourquoi tale. It's been a little while since we read one of those, but if you remember, the word porque means why in Spanish, and the word pourquoi means why in French. So this type of story or tale explains what some people believe of why something is the way it is. Now, this is just a fiction story, so it is not necessarily true, but some cultures do believe it to be true. We are going to be reading this whole story today. We will be highlighting in the paragraphs, and we will be doing what is called a story events chart. Instead of writing main ideas for each paragraph, we are going to write 3 sentences that explain what happened in the beginning, the middle, and the end. So while you read paragraph 1, I would like you to kind of see what you think you should highlight. Now, remember, the beginning of a story always kind of tells us what is going on, maybe what people are doing, where we are, who's in the story, things like that. So we're just going to start by reading paragraph 1. And when you think you hear something important, go ahead and highlight it.
Short Read 1. Remember to annotate as you read.
Why the Sky is Far Away. Many years ago, the sky was very close to our Earth. People could reach up, break off a piece of the sky, and eat it. The delicious sky tasted like coconuts, strawberries, and other scrumptious foods. Since people didn't work for their food, they spent time painting beautiful pictures, weaving colorful cloths, and singing songs.
All right, so let's start there. We did learn some important information about the sky. So many years ago, and remember, if you don't highlight the same things that I highlight, that's not a problem. If you want to add to your highlights, that would be a great idea. We know that people could reach up, break a piece off of the sky, and eat it. So it was part of their food. They said it tasted like coconuts, strawberries, and other delicious, scrumptious foods. And the people didn't have to work for their food. So, like right now, your moms and your dads, they go to work so they can buy food for you, so they can buy things for you. Well, these people didn't have to do that. They could just reach up, grab a piece of the sky, and eat it. So, because they didn't have to work, they had time for so many fun things. It says, since people didn't work for their food, they spent time painting beautiful pictures, weaving colorful cloths, and singing. Wow, what a life. All right, we're going to keep reading paragraph 2 and paragraph 3. So as we read paragraph 2, I want you to highlight what did the people start doing. And in paragraph 3, I want you to highlight how the sky reacted to that. So what did the people do in paragraph 2, and how did the sky react to that in paragraph 3?
However, the people often wasted the sky's food, taking much more than they needed. Soon, heaps of leftover food were piled everywhere.
All right, so you should have highlighted what the people did in paragraph 2. Let's see, move on to paragraph 3. How did the sky react?
The sky became very angry and spoke to the people. You are wasting my precious gift of food. If you continue to do that, I will go away.
All right, so going back to paragraph 2, we find out that the people started wasting the sky's food. Is wasting ever good? No. Okay, so the people started wasting the food, and the sky became very angry. And he said to them, he warned them, if you continue to do that, as in waste my food, I will go away. Now, I want you to think about the title for a minute. It's Why the Sky is Far Away. Do you think the people listened? I don't know. Let's turn the page and see.
For a short time, the people were careful. They took only what they needed from the sky. However, one day, during a lively festival, they forgot all about the sky's warning. The people danced and sang and ate. They broke off huge pieces of the sky. It was much more than they could ever eat.
All right. So they did what they were told for a little while, right? But one day during a festival, they forgot about the sky's warning. And they were dancing and they were singing and they were eating and they broke off huge pieces. And it was way more than they could ever eat. So were they wasting again? Yeah, they were, right? Oh no. All right. As we read paragraphs 6, 7, and 8, I want you to highlight, what did the sky do now that they were wasting again?
Some people concealed their leftovers by burying them. However, the sky saw everything and said, "You are greedy and wasteful. Now I will go far away." "But how will we eat?" asked the people. "You will work for your food by planting crops," the sky replied. Then the sky floated up high where it is today.
All right, so a ton of things to talk about here. First of all, did the sky see what they did? Yes, he did. He saw everything. He called them greedy and wasteful and said, "Now I will go far away." And the people were concerned. They said, "But how will we eat? What will we do?" And what does the sky tell them? You will work for your food by planting crops. Then he floated up high where it is today. So he said, "I'm out of here. You guys aren't using me wisely. I'm gone." Now, I want to talk about this word right here called concealed. Now, concealed is a fancy word, right? So let's talk about, what does that word mean? It says some people concealed their leftovers by burying them. So what do you think that word concealed means? What do you think that means? So the word concealed means to hide them. So if we could say, some people hid their leftovers. Okay, so hid and concealed, or hide and conceal, those mean the same thing. Now, before we start doing our beginning, middle, and end, I want you to look at this picture. This is a picture of these people with their crops, right? So this person is chasing a chicken. This person looks like she's fishing. This person is picking something off of a tree. And this person is doing something with the ground and the crops right there. So this picture shows now all that they have to do compared to what they used to be able to do, right? Okay, go ahead and put your highlighters away. We are going to turn back to page, let's see, how do we want to do this? We will do the beginning on page 6. So I want you to start by writing the word beginning. Okay, so in the beginning, what did we learn about these people? Go back and look at paragraph 1. What did we learn about these people? We learned that many years ago, people didn't have to work for their food because they could just reach up and eat the sky that was close, right? So it's very important to know, to say
As you read.
that they ate the sky because it was so close, right? Because the sky ends up going away. So go ahead, right? Many years ago, people didn't have to work for their food because they could just reach up and eat the sky that was close to them. We'll add that because ending with close sounded kind of funny. So if you need to pause the video, go ahead and do that now. We're going to write the next story event right here on page 7. So start by writing the word middle. And so what happens in this story? If you look at paragraphs 2 and 3, we are reminded that the people start wasting the food. The sky gives them a warning and says, if you continue, I'm going to go away. But if you turn the page in paragraphs 4 and 5, they forgot about the sky's warning and they started dancing and singing and eating and wasting everything that they had. So let's go ahead and write that. Okay, sorry about that. All right, so in the middle, so we'll say they wasted the food and made the sky angry. That would be in from paragraphs 2 and 3, right? Then, or we'll say later, the people forgot about the sky's warning and started taking more pieces of the sky than they needed. Yikes. All right, so now we know what happens next. If you need to pause the video, go ahead. We're going to write our end event right here on page 9. Okay, so we're going to say the sky punished the people by blank. So you're going to tell me, what did he punish them? What did he do as their punishment? He did what? The sky punished the people by, if you're not sure, look in paragraph 6. Then we're also going to say, from then on, the people, actually we can say they, had to, what did they have to do for their food? Okay, so those are the two things that you're going to tell me. So, one, what did the sky do? So he punished them by doing what? Look back in paragraph 6. And then in paragraph 8, from then on, the people or they had to blank. All right, you are going to submit this final end event on Canvas. Please, when you submit it on Canvas, read the whole thing. The sky punished the people by, fill in the blank. From then on, they had to blank. All right, that is it for our lesson today. Great job, friends. We'll see you later.